Anas radiyallahu anhu reports that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إذا ابتلي المسلم ببلاء في جسده قيل للملك اكتب له صالح عمله الذي كان يعمل فإن شفاه غسله وطهره وإن قبضه غفر له ورحمه. Anas radiyallahu anhu is saying here that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if a Muslim is afflicted, now this has to be a Muslim because they've got the essential element of belief, of how to have a perspective here, is a Muslim is afflicted with a bodily affliction, any kind of illness in the body, and of course this virus is actually affecting the body, an angel is addressed, an angel is ordered to continue recording any of the pious deeds that he had been able to do in a state of good health. So if this person was coming to the prayer and now the masjid is not, the masjid is out of bounds because people are told to pray at home, for good reason. There's people out there who are feeling really bad about this. In fact, one of the messages we got yesterday from someone is that it's affecting my belief that I can't go to the masjid. But obviously, this has been taken in for good reason, according to good advice, right? According to good practical advice. That's why, many masajid are severely restricting people, right? Entirely needy, right? And so people who feel bad about this, they must realize that whatever reward they used to get from going to the masjid, inshallah they'll get it at home for free. That's the generosity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I mean, the government is saying that, we're going to give this much percentage of your salary if you can't work and so on and so forth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared this, that you get your rewards. Of course, there's a certain spiritual stimulation you get from the masjid. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that sitting at home. So the angel is told that you need to continue writing any other good deed that they used to do, whether that be other work that they would do. Now they're sick maybe, right? Maybe they're not sitting at home, but they're sick. And they can't actually physically get up and do the prayers the extra prayers that they used to do, the fasting that they used to, the nafil, optional fasting. They will get the reward, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has this whole system in place. And then the Prophet ﷺ said that if Allah then grants him recuperation, meaning if Allah cures him afterwards, He will then cleanse him and purify him. So this difficulty that they just went through, this sickness, illness in the body that they went through, or any loss that they suffered, it will actually, if they get out of it, then they're purified. It's been a purifier for them. They've just been sent through a washing machine. On the other hand, if He grants them death, then He will forgive them and give mercy to them. SubhanAllah, if somebody dies through this, they are a form of shaheed. The second category of shaheed, who are considered to be those who do not die on the battlefield, but they die in unusual circumstances, which is a lot of people. There's about 70 different categories mentioned in this regard. And one of them is those who die with a stomach illness through a plague. Now, this is not quite a plague, right? But it is, something nearing that. So it's definitely unusual circumstances. They're considered a martyr from the past. They will rise on the Day of Judgment as a martyr. And that, for anybody who's read the Quran, Sunnah, and our tradition, will know that martyr has some of the greatest rewards. Enviable rewards. Enviable rewards. So you're not dying, if people die, they're not dying for nothing. And you know what's the most amazing? We're going to have loved ones, right? We probably all know of someone somewhere who's in hospital right now or who may have passed away. Right? And this is going to happen, whether it's a virus or not, people are going to die. Eventually we're going to die. Our parents will die if they haven't already, right? Our children will pass away. And what's amazing is that anybody who dies as a shaheed, anybody who dies in a difficulty like that, they are going towards a better place. It's very difficult for us because we're losing someone. We can't see the beauty and the bliss that they're going to. Their time in this world is up. Their time in this world is up. But we can't tell the goodness that they're going to. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Tuhfatul mu'mini al-maut." For the true believer, their gift is death. Because their true belief makes them understand the hereafter to be superior to this world. The more you think this world is so important, in comparison to this world is important. This is where we reap, where we do our good deeds and we sow for the hereafter. So we're not diminishing this world. But this world is never going to be superior to the hereafter. For a believer, paradise is amazing. So for a person who understands that, and now the world is insignificant in their eyes, then death is finally that entry point, that gift for them. So they're gone, but obviously their loved ones, they find it difficult. The same father, the mother, the friend, the sheikh that you had around you, that assisted you, that guided you, that was a support for you has gone. They've gone to a better place. For them it's perfect. It's different perspectives. But this is to give us more hope.